Hey Love Buckets, welcome back to Mogul Mommy TV. It's your girl Elaine Gonzalez Johnson, and I am so excited to discuss this week's topic: what fruits are you bearing? Okay, so I've been listening to the Transformation Church for maybe like about 4 months. Their pastor is Pastor Michael Todd, and he's been doing a series on planted and not buried, and it's been like one of my favorite series that he's done. So this week I was listening in, and I legit had an aha moment. I've been praying every single night, like, Lord, please just tell me what to do next. Help me get out this bag. Because I be in my bag, y'all, like Drake, like in my feelings. And I'm like, God, just give me a word that I know you talking to me. And yo, when I tell you this particular podcast was talking to me, like he might as well have just said Elaine. So I'm listening to this podcast and I had this big aha moment. So the Pastor Michael Todd, was talking about bearing fruit, and he was just like, have you ever taken a bite of a fruit that's not done yet? It's not ripe yet, doesn't taste good. Yo, like when I tell you, that could be a theme for my life. It's like you start a business and it's not ready yet, but you're putting it out anyways. You're in this relationship and you know it's not ripe yet, but you're trying to be in it anyways. Like you're in this friendship and you know it's not ripe yet, but you're trying to be the girl's friend anyways. Like how many times has that happened to you? It's not ready yet. It's not ready yet. Like we always so quick to hurry up and put something out, hurry up and be in a relationship, hurry up and fill in the blank. But the truth of the matter is it's not ready yet. And when something's not ready yet, guess what happens? It doesn't taste good. And when I heard that, I'm like, yo, he's legit talking to me. But then you could also flip it, right? So you can be a fruit, and if you wait too long, what happens? It's rotten. Okay, you're gonna have to throw that baby away. You need to understand that you get an opportunity. Just like a fruit, you gotta wait until it's ripe and then you can eat it. You can't be too quick and you can't be too late, right? It's either undone or it's rotten. So you gotta wait until it's just right. And it's the same exact thing in your business. It's the same exact thing in your relationships. Like you need to wait until it's your time. In this social media frenzy, I wanna lose 30 pounds by tomorrow, I need to be a millionaire by tomorrow. We're so quick just to rush the process, or we stall and then we miss our opportunity. Like you need to be so focused on yourself, and your relationship with Christ needs to be on 100, that when God says it's your turn, boo, you're ready. Your bags are packed. When God says put out that book, you're putting out that book. You've been writing it. When God says this is your husband, you know for sure that's your husband, and you're not wasting your time with someone in the meantime because you're afraid to be alone. Like I'm not just saying these things to you, I'm saying these things to you because I've been that girl. And also knowing that God's timing is the perfect timing. So if you're sitting there thinking like, well, how will I know? You'll know. You'll know. Like when it's God's timing, you're excited, you're ready, you're prepared, you're walking in your purpose. But understand that it's not something that happens by coincidence. It's because you've been working at it each and every day. Like Eric Thomas says something, if you stay ready, you never have to get ready. I'm constantly working on speaking. I'll speak on my social media. I'll speak to anybody who listens to me so that when I get a contract to speak, I'm ready. I'm not nervous. I've been doing the same thing, right? When I put out Plan, Pray, Slay, when I put out this planner, it wasn't just, oh, let me try to hurry up and make some money. I would legit buy planners and remake them to make them like Plan, Pray, Slay. And it got to the point that I'm like, yo, let me just create my own. I was already doing that for 1 full year before I had the courage enough to create my own product. Again, I've been doing this for 1 year. You may have just seen the release. You may have just seen me sell over 1,000 planners, but let me tell you what was going on in the background. My husband, I met him when I was a freshman in college. I tried to holler at him and he said no. I was like, yo, can I get your number? He was just like, nah, not today, right? And I was so devastated, but guess what? When him and I became boyfriend and girlfriend, it was like the magical, heaven opens up, the birds were singing. When it wasn't my time, it wasn't my time. Maybe God was just making Daryl a better man. Maybe God was just making me a better woman. But when we got together, it's been amazing, okay? I tried to have a baby with Ian. I had Eva, no problems. With my son, I had a lot of complications. But when he came out, that's my son, y'all. Like, it was the right time. That's my son. And I want to encourage somebody who's watching this video right now that you may feel like that premature fruit, or you may feel like your fruit is rotten. Let me tell you something. God can take your nothing and make something. And so what I need you to do is be so focused on you and be so focused on being obedient to what God has told you to do next, that when it's your time, you're ready to go. I hope and pray that this message blesses somebody. I hope and pray that it was something that you needed. Anytime I put something out, it's not to be encouraging. It's because I've lived through it. It's because it was a word that I needed. And anytime that it's something that I need, I put it out because I don't know if you may need it. And one thing Elaine Johnson is not, I'm not stingy with my information. Like, as I learn, I'm going to teach. When I hear something that changes the trajectory of my week, of my mood, of my life, you better believe I'm going to teach it as well. So I hope this made sense. If you loved it, I encourage you to please share it out, subscribe to this channel. Have a powerful and an amazing week.